friends, welcome to your practice. My name is Janine and thank you for joining me here today. Today's practice is just a short and sweet 10 to 15 minute flow where we'll get into all areas of the body to create some space and to focus on our breath. So let's get into it. So you can begin right where you are if you're in a cross-legged seat. And we'll bring our feet out in front of us actually. So we'll get right into Baddha Konasana, butterfly. So starting today's practice with a little hip opener. So finding the soles of your feet together. You can go ahead and hold on to your ankles or maybe your shins or your big toes with your peace fingers. From here, let's just grow the spine tall and maybe close down the eyes and just focus on our breath for a few beats just to land. So go ahead and notice your inhales and notice your exhales. Maybe begin to expand the rib cage and feel your inhale traveling through your belly and up through your diaphragm and your chest. And then noticing your breath begin to deflate back down through the body. But just taking a few rounds here on your own to settle in to your practice today. And from here, you can go ahead and drop your chin towards your chest. And we'll just get into a little bit of length on the back of the neck. Maybe keeping your eyes closed down here and going inward. Just beginning to feel length in the sides and the back of the neck. And you can slowly begin to tick-tock out to your chin. So turning your chin towards one side and then to the other. Maybe breathing in when you come forward and breathing out as you turn your head to one side. And again, beginning to feel the length and the spaciousness that you're starting to create on the sides of the neck. And just checking in with how you're feeling today. Giving yourself permission to be here for your practice. Putting all those to-do lists aside and just noticing the sensation that's going on in your body through these movements. So going one more time in either direction. And next time you come center, you can lift your head. Maybe blinking your eyes open here if you have them closed. And we'll begin to peel our right arm over to the side, gazing backwards. So we're coming into an open twist with the arm. Inhale here. And exhale as you begin to round your arm up towards the sky and round it all the way over to your left ankle. From here, go ahead and inhale as you open up with your left arm, bringing it back behind you, gaze follows your fingers. Inhale here, and exhale as you round your hand up and overhead, crossing it over your right arm and grabbing onto your right ankle. Maybe curving the spine here and bringing your chin towards your chest. So we'll do that a couple times following your breath. On your inhale, begin to peel open your right arm, bringing it back behind you. Maybe your gaze follows your arm as it stretches out. And exhale as you round it up and over, crossing it over your other arm. Inhaling here as you open up with your left arm, looking back behind you, feeling that length in the shoulder blades. And exhaling as you round it forward, crossing your hands and dipping your chin towards your chest. One more time like that. Inhale as you open up. Exhale to round forward, crossing your arms, rounding your chin to your chest. Inhale as you open up with your left arm, looking back behind you. And exhale as you round forward, crossing your arms and bringing your chin again to your chest. Taking a big breath here. On your inhale, we'll open up both arms, coming into a cactus, squeezing your shoulder blades and your scapula back behind you. Exhale to bring your hands to heart center. Take one full breath here. And we'll bring our hands back behind us, feet out in front of us, and we'll set ourselves up for a figure 4 shape. So go ahead and lengthen your right leg, crossing your left over top so that your left ankle is over top of your knee, bending into your right leg now and bringing your sole of the foot to the earth and pushing out of your hands as you come into this figure 4 shape. So maybe you want to rock side to side here, just feeling into that outer hip and that outer glute of the left hand side. Taking 2 full rounds of breath here, either swaying or staying still, whatever feels good to you today. And on your next exhale, go ahead and lengthen your right leg back to the end of the mat. We're going to cross our left leg over top of the right, bringing the sole of our left foot towards the mat now. Just lifting yourself up so that you're seated. And we're going to hug our right or our left knee in towards the chest as we open up and twist towards the left. Maybe bringing your left hand back behind you and twisting open, looking over your left shoulder. Taking a big breath here. One more inhale. And on your exhale, releasing, coming back to center. We'll uncross that leg, bringing it back towards the right and just wiggling out your legs here. And we'll come into this second side. So go ahead and cross your left leg now over top of your right, your right leg over top of your left, or the opposite, whatever one you did first. And begin to bend into your left foot now. So you're in your figure 4 shape on the second side. So go ahead and rock side to side if that felt good. Opening up the hip flexors, feeling that length you're creating in the outer glute. And pushing into your hands here, so you're opening up your chest. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. And on your exhale, go ahead and lengthen your left leg, crossing your right over top, planting the sole of the feet on the outer edge of your left thigh. Just push yourself up so you're seated nice and tall, hugging your right knee in towards your chest as you open up and twist towards your right hand side this time. So looking over your right shoulder perhaps. Taking a breath in and twisting from the midline. One more breath in and out. You can go ahead and release, bringing it back to center. Go ahead and uncross your leg, bring your right leg to meet your left and just shake it out for a moment. And from here, we'll cross our legs just so that we can roll over onto our hands and knees. And we'll come into a tabletop pose, just getting into a couple rounds of cat and cow. So inhaling as you drop your belly, gaze looks up, and exhale as you round your spine, bringing your chin to your chest. So just move like this a couple times on your own, following your breath. Just beginning to undulate the spine and get into the other little nooks and crannies that are on the side body and all along our spine. One more round wherever you are. And once you've come back to neutral, go ahead and tuck your toes back behind you, and we'll push ourselves up into our first downward facing dog. So go ahead and pedal out the feet, maybe pick up one foot and then the other, pushing equally into your hands. having an internal rotation of the elbows so they're coming towards one another, bending your knees as much as you need to here, and breathing into this shape. Let your head be heavy. And on your next inhale, we'll begin to walk ourselves to the top of the mat, coming into a ragdoll fold. Bending your knees again as much as you need to here. Maybe swaying side to side, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Rocking your head, yes. Rocking it, no. And on your next inhale, releasing that and beginning to slowly roll up to a stand. Coming in your Tadasana just for a beat, shining your palms forward, tucking your pelvis here, growing your spine nice and long, taking a big breath in and out. We'll inhale as we reach our hands up towards the sky, and exhale as you fold back forward, coming into your Uttanasana. We'll inhale to a halfway lift, maybe your shins or your hands find your shins, and exhale to fold. From here, go ahead and step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat, dropping your right knee, setting yourself up for a low lunge, Anjaneyasana here. Taking a breath in and out. Maybe untucking the toe if that feels good. On your next inhale, go ahead and reach your hands up towards the sky. Inhaling here and exhaling to come to heart center. From here, we're going to twist over to our right hand side or our left hand side, hooking your right elbow to your left knee, coming into this prayer shape, and maybe looking over your left elbow here. Again, twisting from the midline. Inhaling here. And exhale, maybe twisting a little deeper. On your next inhale, coming back to center, we'll bring our hands to frame our foot, picking up our right foot, and we'll step it forward back into that forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. This time stepping back with the right or the left foot, dropping that knee and taking a breath here in your Anjaneyasana, maybe untucking the toe. On your next inhale, lifting your hands up towards the sky. Exhale to come to heart center. We're going to twist over to the other side now, hooking your elbow on the outer edge of your leg. And opening up yourself into a twist, maybe looking over your right elbow this time. Feeling your twist come from that midline, from your belly, like you're wringing yourself out like a sponge. Big inhale here. And exhale to come to center. Framing your foot. This time pick up your left foot and we're going to step it back to meet the left. And we're coming into our downward facing dog. Big breath here. And maybe out the mouth. Go ahead and drop your knees towards the earth. Sink your hips towards your heels. And we'll take just a moment here. Full round of breath. Maybe close down the eyes. And go ahead and bring your left arm, your left hand towards the left side of you and reach your right arm up and overhead, coming into a side body stretch. Big breath in and out. Inhale to come to center, both arms float up to the sky. Exhale, bringing your right arm towards the right side and lifting the left up and overhead, coming into a side body stretch now on the second side. Big breath in and out. Inhale, both hands up towards the sky and exhale to heart center. Maybe close down the eyes here. We'll come into a couple more rounds of breath before we close our practice. So just noticing now if anything has shifted and how your body is feeling compared to the beginning of class. Noticing your heartbeat, noticing your breath. And just giving yourself a little love and a little gratitude for taking this time for you. Dropping your chin towards your chest and saying namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me for this quick and full body exercise. I hope this felt good for you and you're feeling more spacious and centered in your body. So don't forget to like or comment or give me a subscription, but it was so nice to practice with you, and I'll see you in the next one.